Hey folks, welcome back to the Lazyriver. This is Herb. Today we're going to be doing a do-it-yourself project. I'm going to show you how I achieve these blue sides, back, and bottom on my fish tank. It's really simple and I'm going to show you how to do it. Before we get into that, consider subscribing to the channel and following us on Instagram at LazyRiverUS. Now let's get into the video. So the first thing that we're going to need is, of course, a fish tank. Now this is a fish tank that I showed you in a previous video, and it's a 10-gallon, which I got from Dollar Gallon. The main thing that we need to know is that we're going to need two simple things. On the left, spray paint, and on the right, some masking tape. Now let me show you what we're going to be doing with that. Now we've gone ahead with our trusty masking tape and we've taped off all the edges of the tank where we're going to be painting. Here's the bottom, we have the left side, and on the very bottom, the right side and the back. Now it's very important that you get this tape right down into the edges, and you can use an X-Acto knife if your tape is overlapping onto the glass. That'll give it a nice, crisp, clean look once it's been painted and it's finished. The next step after we've put some tape around all of the trim of the tank is we need to get to a very well ventilated area so we can begin the spray painting process. So let's go down there and we'll get started on that. We've gone ahead and brought this down into the parking lot behind the house, and we're going to begin spray painting. Now take notice, I've got it up off the ground in case any paint gets stuck between the edges of the tank and the ground. We don't want gravel or anything like that. We also want to try to abstain from painting the ground. So with our paint well shook up, we're going to start giving nice even coats on the bottom of the tank. We've gone ahead and finished painting all the sides except for the very front, and what we're going to do now is we're going to allow time for these coats to dry, and then we will repeat the process until we are finished. Righty, coat by coat, and a couple days later, this is the finished result. We finally finished painting all the sides of the tank. Now, one thing I'd like to let you in on is that sometimes when you do paint this during the process, there will be a little bit of spray over right here, which is normal. But what you can do to fix that is you need to grab yourself a paper towel or a cloth, dab a little bit of paint thinner on there and kind of ease it out, and that should clean it up. The other thing that we need to mention is that even though we finished painting this, it's not ready to fill yet. Before you do any kind of project like this, make sure that you thoroughly wash the insides of your tank because there are contaminants and chemicals in there from the paint job. So always keep that in mind. Other than that, this is how you will paint your fish tank to look like mine. I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, stay lazy and adios.